Now I'm using the book of Truth for Fighters of Sensei Danny Holzbauer. He is a six-time world kickboxing champion. At the same time, he's a founder of the American Bushido Kai Karate, and he authored the book. And I'm gonna share today the life purpose. The title is the life purpose. Okay. So there's a saying in the Chinese adage. It says, "Life unfolds on the great sheet called time, and once finished, your life on this earth is gone forever." So we're just passing through, no? Alright, so ingon po ni Sai Konton, "Do not abandon everlasting values in pursuit of short-term lived values." Okay? And then, stepping on sa Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4 in the Bible, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do." And then of course, sa Acts chapter 13 verse 36, ingon diri, David served God's purpose in his generation. So every one of us, natin mga purpose sa kinabuhi. We have a purpose. And God created us for a certain reason or a purpose. For instance, kay nag-martial arts mangita, di ba? In a striking art, ang goal nimo once you go to the arena or the boxing ring is to win, di ba? To knock your opponent out. You don't go to the ring and then you think na ma-knock out ka, di ba? So your purpose there is to win the fight, no? And then to win the fight faster and lesser injury in your side is that you knock him out at the first round if that is possible. Kung jiu-jitsu naman is your goal is to, in the grappling art, is to submit your opponent. And of course, if you're a businessman, it's to make business. If you're a worker in the word of God or pastor, then to preach the word. So natin mga lahi-lahi nga purpose in life. Okay? You just don't exist without reason or purpose. And how will you know that is kung sa mga giftings that God gave you. Okay, so for us, it's clear in martial arts that our goal, fighters fight, di ba? Runners, if you are a runner, marathoner, you run. If you're a basketball player, you shoot. If you are a golfer, you swing the club. But the fighters fight. So simply you know your purpose and in what you're doing. Pag sulod nimo og martial arts, you know that you are in the fighting art. So you have to learn how to fight and to defend yourself. Because purpose brings focus. Just like if you are starting exercise, if your goal is to lose how many pounds, how many kilos, set goal. So na kay purpose why you do exercise. So everything has a purpose. So God has created every one of us with passion and purpose. And our life is to display both. No, we have to display the passion and the purpose that God given us. Our lives are gifts God gave us. And what we do with our lives is our gift back to God. Okay? So, atong kinabuhi, gihatag ni God. So, sa atong buhaton sa atong kinabuhi, sa atong lawas, is our gift back to God. No, so listen to the truth revealed sa scripture, sa Bible. Ingon diri na sa Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And sa Romans 8:28, ingon diri, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have had been called according to His purpose." And then sa Philippians 1:6, "Being confident of this, that He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ." And then Psalms 138 verse 8, "The Lord will fulfill His purpose for me." So, and then Philippians 2, chapter 2 verse 3, "For it is God who works in you and will to act according to His good purpose." So nakita din na clear that this passage says, number 1, God has a purpose and plan for your life, for our lives. Number 2, He will use the events of our life to unfold that purpose. 3, God's purpose for me will bring about meaning in my life. Number 4, God's purpose for me is good, perfect, and will be pleasing to both of us as we live out our lives for God. Number 5, God never give up on us. He will continue to guide us until His purpose in our lives will be done. Okay? So, This morning I was reading Galatians 6:9. Do not be weary in doing good, for in the proper time you will reap the harvest if you don't give up. So we have a purpose in life. Kung kabalon na ka, then continually doing it even though there's challenges. Kung wala pa, then find the purpose in your life. But the real purpose of our lives is found in the Bible, and that is to worship God and to live for the glory of God. So in whatever giftings yung gihatag sa tua, use it for His glory. So just like for me, my purpose in life is to use martial arts and fitness to share the gospel. So I live for the glory of God and to worship Him. And He gave me fitness and martial arts as a tool. So man ang ginabuhat. So I do teach martial arts and fitness and then share the gospel. And of course, as I do it for the glory of God. Ingon guys sa Colossians 3:23, Coach Pao. Sa Coach Paulo yan. Colossians 3:23.
Whatever you do, do it with all of your heart as working for the Lord and not for man.
Amen. So, as we do these things, we do it for God and it's our act of worship. Okay?